All right, what's up, people? Lorenzo back again with another video. So I want to talk about the unfortunate situation we have regarding healthcare. Okay, so healthcare has been hijacked. So our current healthcare system is basically controlled by Big Pharma. Okay, so let's do a quick look, right? If we actually, I'm gonna look this up. So let's see, 2024, last year, 2024 revenue for Big Pharma. The overall pharmaceutical market was valued at approximately $1.7 trillion in 2024. $1.7 trillion. Now, year by year, Big Pharma has been growing. So, the methods, the cutting edge research, and the money spent into, drugs, the way they push their products, the way they promote health, has the overall health of the U.S. been getting better or getting worse? It's getting worse. 70% of the population is overweight. 40% of our population in the U.S. is obese. Meaning, this system is an utter failure. The real solution to proper health, just overall well-being, really comes down to diet, exercise, and rest. Now, let's look at 2024 revenue for the fitness industry. So global fitness industry is estimated to be worth $244 billion. Interesting. So we're talking about 700% difference, right? Big Pharma is 700% more than the fitness industry of the world. So we can see that the system is rigged against you. Everything is getting worse. Do your doctors have guns like these? No. I don't take any drugs. Zero. This is all diet and exercise. Now, specifically, the type of fitness, the type of exercise is combat sports. Boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and mixed martial arts. Now we know most people hate going to the gym, right? And again, the system's rigged against you. So in the sense of the culture, in sense of, how our society is so, instant gratification. Uber Eats, Amazon, you order something, it shows up at your door, right? In an hour or the next day, right? If we want entertainment, Netflix, right? Instant entertainment. So unfortunately, when it comes to that proper fitness, when it comes to proper our health, our physique, it's something that takes time, right? Anything of value takes time. If you want wealth, you have to constantly, consistently invest. Over the long term, through compound interest, your wealth expands. It's the same thing with diet and exercise. You got to work out, not just one time and you're jacked. It doesn't work that way. You have to work up consistently, day in, day out, week in, week out, and then, yes, you can finally get that body you've been dreaming of. You can finally be healthy, etc., etc. So things that are of great importance, great value, take time, right? A farmer who plants and then waters the seed is not going to have fruit. It's not going to have a tree the next day. It takes time. So, folks, if you're tired of being fat, like 70% of the population, if you're tired of being obese, unfortunately, like 40% of the population, you need to get your ass moving. And the best way for men, I think, and women, some women, is to learn how to defend yourself through combat sports. I choose boxing, jiu-jitsu, and mixed martial arts. Now, it might be hard, right? You might be scared. You might be like, oh, that seems a bit extreme. But, right, people hate going to the gym. The goal that I have at being a combat sport athlete is so high, right? Because I have to perform. I got to win. It is so high that working out is so... It's not that big of a deal, right? For most people, their health and fitness is, oh, I got to go to the gym. I got to lift weights. But for me, it's like, listen, I got to perform. I got to win in the cage. I got to win in the ring. I got to perform and win, beat my opponent. So beating and defeating my opponent is so much harder of a goal that just by default, I'm getting in so many, reps. I'm getting in so much work physically, fitness-wise, that it just by just doing that, I automatically get my exercise and I automatically get my reps in. I automatically get my weight lifting in, et cetera, et cetera. So Also, in terms of fighting, your confidence gets boosted because you become dangerous. You become a threat, right? If you walk into a room, you're the baddest guy in the room who can kick anyone's ass, right? Then why do you need to puff your chest out and be fake in terms of confidence? You don't have to sit there, oh, look at me, You don't have to do that, right? Real confidence doesn't need to bark because your bite is deadly. See, people who bark, scream, puff their chests out, it's a front. I have to display strength, because in reality, if it came down to violence, right, I'd fail. So I want to deter violence from happening by puffing my chest out, faking. But if you're really deadly, if you're really violent and capable in terms of combat, you're chilling because you're used to violence. You deal with it on a daily basis. So anyways, learn how to fight. So I started with boxing. Okay, so if you want to learn how to box, start with learning stance and proper footwork. So the way you have good punches is actually through your stance and your footwork, right? Your power comes from your feet. Balance comes from good stance. If you're not balanced, you can't throw a fucking punch, right? Your punch is going to be weak. Your punch is not going to be effective. So with proper stance, proper footwork, you're establishing the foundation of your boxing, right? Of your striking, okay? So when your stance is good, now you can have proper balance, right? You can start working on proper technique, proper mechanics with your punches, okay? And then when you have proper footwork, then guess what? You can move. You can follow a moving target, which is an opponent, right, in the ring. And then also, if someone attacks you, they advance, you can create space, make a miss. Come back in, counter. Also, if they're moving around, right, you can close the distance, right, advancing in, landing your shots, etc., etc. Okay? So, if your stance, if your footwork's trash, forget about it. Your punches are going to be garbage. So learn proper stance, learn proper footwork. And to help you do that, I created a free boxing footwork guide. Okay? So this is going to teach you the proper stance. It's going to teach you the proper footwork. It's going to teach you how to move, how to track a moving target, right? How to actually be in range to land your powerful punches on your opponent. If you can't do that, no matter how good you look, no matter how amazing your highlight reel looks, hitting the heavy bag, if you notice, a lot of times people are standing, right, their feet are flat when they're throwing a 10-piece combination. No smart or skilled opponent is going to stand there and take that. They're going to move, right? And if you can't punch and move at the same time, again, footwork, you're wasting time. So, 1, develop confidence. Learn how to fight, become capable, become dangerous, learn how to defend yourself and loved ones, burn fat, become strong, build muscle, become a badass. Win, 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 baby. So, yeah, get my free boxing footwork guide. This is the start of your boxing journey. So, what are you waiting for? Take advantage.